If you watch the 2011 adaptation of Hunter x Hunter, you might think that Leorio is not that strong. The strongest thing he did in the series was punching Ging in the face, which, to give all credit, that is impressive. The portal thing is cool, but we all have to admit, Ging let that slide mainly because he knew Leorio was right. But it's a running joke that he solos the verse, but we are underestimating him. Leorio is not a character we're gonna see fight anytime soon. His goal is to be a doctor and help people. But he is by not any means weak. So the first sign that he is strong is how Hisoka views him. People in the Hunter x Hunter world can have a good eye for talent. Hisoka is one of those characters. Hisoka spares characters and even defends people at times if he thinks they're worth fighting later, which is why he spared Chrollo in the York New arc, and why any threat at Gon is almost a threat at him. So what does that have to do with Leorio? In the Hunter exams, Hisoka did not outright kill Leorio. He saw he had talent and was worth sparing, which will later on be proven correct when the author gives us new volumes, which let's be honest, they're never coming out. But in the 2011 adaptation of Hunter x Hunter also cut out many manga scenes. One of these shows how strong Leorio is. So after the Hunter exams, Kurapika, Leorio, and Gon had to train to open the testing gate. Each gate or door is 2 tons and multiplies twice the more doors you can open. But before they trained, Leorio opened a 440-pound door. That is almost peak human achievements right there. Meaning Leorio in the Hunter exams was peak human strength. But after training for almost 2 weeks, Leorio opened both of the second doors, which is 8 tons. He is strong enough to lift a car with ease. Mind you, both Gon and Kurapika couldn't open the second door. And Gon might have an excuse because he had a broken arm because of Hanzo, but Kurapika does not have any excuses, as by the chairman at the time, Netero, thought that Kurapika actually had more potential than Leorio. And well, he is correct because Kurapika has specialist abilities, but this is before that, this is before they learn Nen. But back in the end of the Hunter exams, he gave the hunters with more potential more chances to fight. Kurapika had 3, while Leorio had 2. It's possible that Leorio is late talent, while Kurapika and Gon had their talents come out to them slowly throughout their youth, while Leorio's talents came out after he became a hunter. So this version of Leorio, the one that opened the 4 doors, could give Kurapika a hard time. Remember, this was before they learned Nen. So imagine if they fought on the boat, where Leorio, who could lift what the buffest humans could lift before opening the gates. I think it's very likely it would have been a draw or Kurapika winning, but Leorio would have given him a decent to almost hard time. Now that I think about it, we did get to see this fight happen on a pilot episode for Hunter x Hunter, and they did seem to be almost matched. So this man is not weak. We keep making fun of him, saying he solos, and we will likely never see Leorio fight. As I said again, he's going to be a supporter, aka a healer in a fight, but he is strong. I think the main reason why the anime deleted the scene was because Togashi never really foreshadowed Nen that much in the Hunter exams, or the original plan was for Leorio to be the strongest in terms of strength. Leorio was possibly thought of to be an enhancer, and maybe Gon was supposed to be the fastest in the group, while Kurapika exceeded in planning and such, while Killua was the one with the cool abilities, I guess. But this was obviously thrown away, and in my opinion, it's a good decision. But you can never undo world building, so Leorio in the Soldic family arc was canonically, physically stronger than both Gon and Kurapika. As Leorio would become a bit more irrelevant in the later arcs, which is fine because it's pretty clear right now in Hunter x Hunter that he will be more important as Gon and Killua are temporarily out of the picture. And he was a good character in the York New arc and the election arc, so who knows, maybe Togashi will give us more Leorio. So conclusion, do not underestimate Leorio, subscribe and like, and see you guys later.